Our next order of business is to run a 5K under 30. Oh no, that was my goal for this year. I'm sorry. Our next very brave Toastmaster will be offering an off-the-cuff and impromptu speech. Russ Kosch will be working on Project 4, how to say it. Please help me welcome Russ Kosch.
This is the introduction. The setting is a large cafeteria operation. Pardon me, let me go back. When I first joined Toastmasters, I believe it was Terrell who said, Russ, for an idea for a speech, why don't you talk about supervising nurses? And I said, all I do is tell them what to do. And that's a quote. And then I said to myself recently, why don't I talk about supervisory affect, supervisory style, and how it developed to where mine is today. So what I am going to do is tell you a little bit about that experience. The setting is a large cafeteria operation on the Ohio Turnpike. The characters, me, the assistant manager, Mr. Cobb, the regional manager, and the setting, the onlookers, are the kitchen staff. I'm Art Cobb. Mr. Kosch, get down there, crawl back there, and fix that dish machine. Just imagine me crawling. I'm not going to crawl back there. The kitchen staff, because he was a terrifying man. Yell, scream, shout. And that's the style of supervision that I came to call that in my mind over the years. It got the job done, but the staff was terrified. People did not know what to do next, did not know if their jobs were going to be around. As an assistant manager, I wasn't doing very well, in his eyes, to say the least. Not a very effective supervisory style. Over the years, I thought about the effect that that style had. How the people reacted to it, what kind of production it got out of it. Fast forward several years. When I got out of grad school, I went to work for a regional planning agency downtown. Was there for 5 years before the agency closed. My supervisors were very laid back. Russ, how is your project coming? A few days would go by, no word. I'd be working on my project. Russ, what are you coming up with? How are things going? No, I think you should do this. I think you should do that. This would be a better way to handle that. I got into evaluating projects that hospitals wanted to propose for new services. My supervisor was an ex-hospital administrator, and he would tell me, give me hints on what to do next, hints on how to go about developing the project. Very laid back. You knew they expected you to do what they wanted you to do, and that they were evaluating you every time you came to them with an update on what they were doing. So I learned from that they got done what I knew what to expect from them. They didn't need to yell at me, but this was a very professional environment. Everybody there had very professional backgrounds. So they got the work done, and I knew what to expect, and it was good for that environment. Another form of supervision. Fast forward again to nursing. as a floor nurse, I had directors of nursing as my supervisors. Most of them were, I fill in the blank with words that probably get me expelled from this group. They were not nice people. Nurses don't get education or experience in supervision. They write you up for every little thing sometimes. Other times, they're more laid back. But the best word as far as supervision goes is incompetence. I had come through the backgrounds that I was telling you about, and then I saw this. And these are professional nurses who have been around for many years. Give me a break. I saw how nurses react, how they bitch and moan. Every time you turn around, oh, she's writing up for this, she's writing up for that. Or you don't know what to expect from them. You don't know what to expect. They'll back up the aides, the nurse's aides, and they won't back up the nurse. What's this all about? So the aides try to walk all over you. It doesn't get things done. Very poor. So now I'm in a position, I was asked to be a nursing supervisor. So what I've done is tailor my style to the person and to the rank or position they're filling. The aides I treat more directly. I joke around a lot with them, but they know that what I say, I mean. I've sent people home, and they don't obey the rules. When a nurse is having problems with them, I'll approach them directly, even though it's not my, I say, go to your nurse, go to your nurse. And if the nurse is having problems, then I step in. When I'm treating nurses, when I talk to nurses, I'm more what I would call respectful. They know what I expect, but when I leave, I say, just make sure this gets done at the end of the day. And that's all there is to it. So what I do is I tailor my style to the level of person I'm talking to and the kind of person I'm talking to. And that's how I supervise. Oh, nerves.
Don't know why you'd be nervous. John, we have another 2 minutes, please?